Okay, this is the side of my garden. I have cleaned it up. I still have to get rid of that. That's actually a shelf cover type thing. Filled up with water. When I tried to lift it, it fell apart. So I just stuck all the parts there, and I need to do is bring it into the garage and rebuild it, but I got to make some room for it, so I don't have any room for it. When I do, it's going to get cleaned up and I'm going to take it in there. But that's the gate. That's the door to get into the garden and the greenhouse. And let's see, I got a lot of it done. I don't have my chicken tractor, a small chicken tractor, out and about because I moved the chickens. The little chickens are in it. I don't know what to do them. They're the rest of Alice's babies, but Alice didn't want to stay with them and she's kind of beating them up, so it's time for her to go to the big group. Now she wishes she's back in the other little group. Over there I got to yank all those down. I should do that now. Since what time is it? Oh, I still got 30 minutes before I have to go in the house, and it's not raining yet. And I hear it, but it ain't rain. And I want to yank most of that down. A lot of it stays, like the blue tarp and the black tarp's got to stay because I'm starting to build the wall on this side, but the other side, the wall's done. It just needs to be yanked those things down, and maybe I can put them up here for now or whatever. And but that's going to be a wall there, and then a wall right here in this section right there. That'll be a wall, and then there'll be no tarps on here, just be all wood. So it'd be really nice. My husband, my God, you made it tall enough, didn't you? I'd like to make it bigger, but you wouldn't, if I could have, I would have taken over this spot here, and then he can make a new trail going in, but he said, no, I'm not doing that. So I said, fine, then I have to do what I got to do with it. Anyway, so it's right on the edge of our property. I got 9 inches more, and then it would have been someone else's property. So I'm trying to keep my guidelines to where it's 9 inches from the extra property line, so nobody gives me a heck about it. And anyway, but that's all done, and I'm going to put a small little garden here, which I need to do, which it would rain and get soaking wet and easier to dig. I'd love to dig it up, and then see, this is higher than this here. Just take some dirt away from there and put it over here and bring it up. And that's what my goal is, to get that done. And I need to get this other thing done too. Let me get down here. I won't fall down in this hole. Anyway, but I think it looks pretty good. Those are not actual trees. They're just branches shoved in there. Sometimes they'll take a hold, and sometimes they just die. So you never know. And the blueberry plant's just about gone. There's not much blueberries on them. I think I took off approximately about 8 cups off this year, and I didn't do any more. But I was thinking, I told my husband, maybe I'll make this 2 foot instead of 1 foot. And he goes, whatever you want to do, take up as much space as you want so you don't have to put so much grass in. Might just do that. So I just can move this back, and that'd be 2 foot, and then bring a little thing that goes this way, and then over there too. I just have to slide this down. Right now I just left that there because I thought it was kind of neat to do it that way, and just use these little blocks for to hold it up until I get the stakes in. Then I can after I take the stakes out, the stakes are in, then I can take the blocks off and then put the wood up against the stakes. So we'll see. Or maybe I'll just leave it like that. I don't care. Just good enough. I don't know. Anyway, so then this is just all my pots and things. I just stuck them here. I don't know what else to do with them right now. I've got no room. Like, if I had that thing done, it would be more room. This is my elderberry plants, which I need to plant. This is my strawberry plants that I started my husband's garden with. I just kept taking the babies off. This is my, mostly, I think it's all beans. Then the cucumbers. And then we got our tomatoes, the cherry tomatoes, which they don't look cherry-ish to me. And I do have cucumbers are going to be coming off tomorrow, which I'm not doing it right now because I think they need more water. And then I have my pear tomato plant that comes up every year. I don't know why it does. Then I have my Black Eyed Susans, which are going to be moving, and this is going to be moving. All this is going to be moving out. Then I'm going to redo the entire inside. I'll pull all the dirt out, maybe push the dirt up there. Take all this out, put it into like these fabric pots and things. And there's my other chickens. I gave them all kinds of watermelon and everything else. They're sitting in the grass. And they got a grassy spot, and then they'll stay there for 2 or 3 days, and then I'll move them down. And I'm just going to keep moving them down till there, and then maybe move them over and then closer to the house or something. I haven't decided, but that's what I'm thinking of doing. Hopefully by then they'll be big enough to go into the big chicken area. I don't know, we'll see. And then some of them are going to be like their roosters. I know, I don't really want to close this up, you guys, because it's so hot out here. So I'm going to leave you a corner open. I have a corner in the back open. So that should make you feel okay. Hopefully nothing tries to dig you out because there's no security. This is no security, but it's a place where I can put them. They got a hole there to airflow. some airflow goes in there, some more over that way. And I think I left this side open. No, I guess I did, but it fell down, but it was open. But I thought in case it rained, I dropped it down. And my moonflower has overgrown itself. Those flowers get put in that stuff. So I'm gonna put black stuff down first, and then I'm going to put those fabric pots in. See how many I can put in. And this is strawberries I was supposed to plant, but never got back to it, and they got eaten up by grasshoppers. See, lots of grasshoppers. Hey, you're supposed to be up here. I was always trying to teach them they need to grow here, not, outward, because they're not going to hold on to anything out here. Unless I stand here a long time, maybe then they'll hold on to me. No, that would be terrible. There we go, and I already put the piece in right there, so they're starting to grab a hold of that too, so which is nice. It helps. If it starts to rain, I'll come back out without the phone, and I will literally just, pull this back and be done with it. But if it doesn't water, I'm going to try this again. I always water for like 10 minutes. I wait for some of that absorb. I come back and I water 10 more minutes, and then that will give it enough water and stuff to get them through the day. And but the corn looks really good. I'm getting all kinds of corn cobs. I can't wait till they get bigger. Mom says, when do we get to pick those? Not until the end of the month. Oh, great. And I said, yeah, oh my God, there's a bean here. Look at this. Hey, that's a Italian bean. Not even big enough yet. It's supposed to be an inch thick. It's not an inch. I'm going to leave that go. Oh my goodness, I knew there was Italian beans in here too, the flat beans. Let's see what's on this side. I know there's yellow beans, flat beans, 3 foot long beans. I don't even know what I planted. I just started planting them and didn't care. They all look the same. Look at that. What ants are doing. Look at that, ants. You think ants could leave my plants alone, but no, they got to eat everything. Even the trees look like this. They're chewing them up. God, I need to put more ant stuff out. I put granules out the first time. I guess I got to put more granules out. They're hungry. Let's get them something else to eat other than this. Okay, so what I'm thinking what's happening is everything's going this way because that's where the sun comes, and there's no sun behind, so everything's being pushed this way. And there's more beans down there. All right, well, I got to let that bean go. I got to wait till that gets bigger because those are yummy. I love eating them. I might have to plant some more. Anyway, I'm going to end this with my garden cleaned up. Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.